in the bottom right, we've got our Terran player in the red. He's down one game. He needs to win this one and the next. He is
MarineKing Prime.
And in the upper left, we've got our Protoss player, one of our Kespa players, playing very solid in this game. Will he close it out? We're going to see soon. He is
웅진 스타즈 SOS.
Well, I've been scolded, Tasis, on Twitter. Apparently it's Save Our Souls, not our ship.
Oh, is it SOS to Save Our Souls?
Well, apparently, but, well, my boat is one of my Horcruxes, so it kind of works for me either way.
Excellent usage of the word Horcrux.
Thanks, dude. Thank you.
Nice save there, Artosis.
You're welcome.
Well played.
All right.
I had no idea what SOS stood for. I only just learned what AWOL stood for. What it means, not what it stands for.
By the way, this is, from SOS, like an extremely fast gateway, gas, and core. And he has a lot of chrono boost. So it looks like this is going to be, like, I think, a really fast 3-gate. And against MarineKing, who's teching up, this has good potential to do damage. Depends on what he's teching up to. And by his Wallen, it looks like he's going straight to factory. So I feel like this is actually a great situation for SOS so far.
Is it possible MarineKing is going to go for maybe a Banshee build?
Yeah, he definitely could. I think it might be a Hellion drop.
Or it could be a 1-1-1.
Oh, never mind. He is going to float the barracks back. Okay, so he's actually getting the tech lab on that, and that could end up helping him out. If he's going straight for Marauders, that's definitely something that can help. But anyways, we do have a lot of chrono boost going down in the core, so it definitely looks like it will be some sort of warp gate rush. We'll see if it's 3 or 4. And it is a Reaper build.
Okay. Well, the Reaper actually could do a ton of damage here because I don't really know if SOS is going to be anticipating the Reaper.
Yeah,
people really just don't do this.
He's not anticipating a Reaper for sure. But what we can say about the Reaper is that it takes a long time to build. And, whoa, he just started an eBay right away. Ooh, that's neat.
That's weird.
I think that eBay is not for a missile turret, I don't think.
He upgrades infantry armor. I'm like, I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he hasn't scouted yet, so that has to be just for +1 attack. Looks like he's going for some sort of crazy timing here. He's getting super fast combat shields as well, so. Anyways, it's weird. And it looks like it is going to be a 3-gate, Tasteless.
Now the Reaper's coming up here. But meanwhile, there's going to be an attack over here at the front. Oh, really nice. Going for those combat shields. Going for the combat shield upgrade. Yep. The Reaper's coming in here now. It's going to go after these probes. There does not seem to be anything there to defend, so the probes are now going to have to try to chase back the Reaper. This is a disaster right now for SOS.
That is true, but does he warp in Stalkers at home to stop the Reaper, or does he warp them in up at the front? And he does choose the front, and that is a good choice because this bunker is nowhere near done.
And the Stalker takes out that final Reaper, now barreling up here to the front.
And look at this, these Stalkers have potential to do a lot of damage. He needs to stop the bunker from finishing.
Yeah, he needs to shoot down that SCV, making the bunker, like, now.
Yeah, he really does. And bam, down it goes. And he's doing a ton of damage. Only lost his Zealot so far. He will lose the Stalker as well. But damage has been dealt, Tasis. He's killed a lot, and right now it's... No, he's only killed 6, actually.
You know
what? He killed a little bit more.
I think what he's going to do is he's going to wait for that pylon to finish and then peek up there and warp and Zealots on the other side.
Of course. So smart, Tasis. You are correct. And that's going to be a pain and a half to deal with right there. Just targeting down SCVs left and right. And out comes the Zealot.
Oh, nice. He's sending the Zealot over there to where the SCVs are.
Yeah, and he just wants to kill off SCVs. What are you going to do? Pop those Marauders out?
Yeah. Beautiful.
But don't forget that he's lost a good number of probes, and he doesn't have a Nexus or anything behind
this. In fact, it's 19 SCVs to 17 probes, so we're talking about a scrappy game right here.
You know, I feel like he should warp in one more Zealot up there for vision, like way above the racks, have him stand there, and then kill the depot and the add-on for the barracks, because it's really these Marauders that are keeping him out. If he reverts him back to Marines only, it's going to be easier for him to break.
I think you can see SOS probably deliberating over whether or not he actually should come over there and engage those Marauders.
Well, I think now he's going to have to expand.
I think so.
He's going to play the containment game. He's going to make MarineKing go all the way up into medevac if he wants to come out.
Well, this is a smart move. He can
The tasteless contain.
The tasteless contain. My deadly contain is what he's using right now, Artosis. No, you could just keep throwing force fields up here if he tries to leave. So, yeah, he will have to check up the starport before Protoss has any incentive to pack his bags and go back home.
Yeah, and he ended up killing 11 probes, but 11 SCVs, but 4 of his probes died. That Reaper really ended up being a very good thing for him. And now MarineKing, he's going to have a lead on upgrades. He's going to have a lead on economy. It's going to be hard for SOS from here. In fact, I think he's going to go Twilight. Yeah, okay. Throws that Twilight down.
Does he think it's going to be for Blink or for Dark Shrine?
It's a hard question.
Could go for the Dark Shrine.
He could
is
go
behind.
for Dark
That's
Shrine.
when you want to go for Dark Shrine. Is normally when you're behind.
Yeah, normally, or you're way ahead.
Or yeah, you're way ahead.
Or it's just really endgame and you have a lot of money. But you know what? It's hard to say exactly what that'll be for. He might rush up to Psystorm. He might go right for Blink. I could see any of these things being what he does, but it's definitely the right choice over Robo. A Robo here, I feel like, would just result in a loss no matter what.
Well, I don't think you're going to be able to play from behind against a player like MarineKing. Now, you can see MarineKing is itching to come down that ramp every second.
Yeah.
SOS is going back to this screenshot that we're seeing right here to see if there's anything coming down there. All right, now we know he's going to leave.
No, he realizes that this is right around the time that MarineKing could have a medevac.
Yeah, Stim could be done. He'll keep force fielding this here.
And, well, the medevac's just starting now, so they're a little bit later than
he has exactly 2 more force fields left, so he'll probably cast 2 more like that and then leave. Nope, he's only going to cast 1 more.
Yeah.
I guess he wants to make sure no matter what that sentry gets back home okay.
May as well have an extra force field or guardian shield at home anyways. He's going to need it because MarineKing is going to move out for attacks, and it's going to be pretty scary because he's going to have 1/1 stim, combat shield, and medevacs. And that's a lot of stuff to have.
That is. All right, more medevacs coming out right now. It looks like, I got to say, I don't know if SOS can survive an attack here from MarineKing. I'm like looking at his army and I'm thinking like, well, with Stim and
he's going to go.
He's got combat shields too. Don't even forget about that. And Terran armor is about to.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, he's going to have Blink and he's warping almost all stalkers. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was a mistake.
Wow, if he had been able to pick those 2 off, he could have survived this. And we'll see how he goes though.
Nice force fields, but is it enough? I don't know. It is not. In fact, I think he might just straight up die here.
Yeah, this is
GG. Okay.
That's about it. So, interesting game how that worked out.
That was one of our weirder games.
Yeah, if MarineKing hadn't gone for that Reaper, SOS would have been in much better shape. He would have had an extra unit at the front and 4 more probes at home.
Yeah.
He would have been able to do a lot more damage with this push. You'd be surprised how much 1 stalker makes difference. But yeah, that was an interesting one.
Well, I have to say, MarineKing did a great job making sure that initial probe did not get up the ramp.
Yeah.
So he never even saw the tech lab. And I mean, let's face it, guys. When you're playing StarCraft 2, how often are you actually experiencing people go for Reaper early?
Yeah,
DDT. It just doesn't really happen.
Which is funny because recently GSL's happened like twice. So
yeah. Well, you
got to rotate builds in and out.
The funny thing is that our show actually changes the metagame constantly.
It's
all the best players are watching this and they're saying, So you're saying the winner of the GSL did that, and then next thing you know, you see it all over the ladder.
Yep.
It's like when Nesty broke the ladder with that spine crawler push.
Yeah, that's true. Well, all right. So SOS gets a map choice, and it is Belshare Vestige.
Oh, excellent! Our new map.
Yeah, this is our most vestigious map. I don't actually know what vestige means. I don't know. I know it in context, but I don't know the definition.
Well, it's not in English on our PC, but is it spelled? Is it actually vestige or is it vestige?
Those are the same word.
But I mean, it's the same word. Are they not spelled differently? Well, we just found out on television that I'm dumb. But
someone's going to tweet and I'll be like, actually, Artosis,
but a vestige
they are different words.
Vestige, some kind of vestment? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm sure. I'm sure we shouldn't be talking about this right now on television if you don't know. Our maps are called
It's
this.
true, we shouldn't.
Well,
How dumb.
someone
Why
throw
did
me
I
a
bring that
lifeline
up?
right now.
Oh, my God.
Well, anyways, this is one of our newer maps. And, it's a bigger map. Most of our newer maps here are pretty sizable. So,
yeah, it's a pretty big
I think it's a smart move here for, SOS to pick this map because, a lot of our players, they don't practice the new maps as much. They usually just... I noticed Castle players are more likely to pick a map like this.
Well, Kessler players don't travel as much as ESL
that's
players.
That's true, yeah.
So that's a big deal. The third is going to be harder for SOS to take than some other maps.
Yeah.
But he's so far away against MarineKing, who always is walking across the map to attack you. You're going to have more units every single time he attacks.
What kind of strat do you think we're going to see from SOS here?
I think that SOS plays a completely defensive style the entire
game. All right, like game number 1. He's just going to wait for MarineKing to attack and then kill it.
He's going to say, all right, this map is long. I'm going to let you wash up against me for a bit. I think that's my guess.
Well, MarineKing, I think his Achilles heel is that he's occasionally out on the map when I think, theory-wise, you probably should just be staying at home or defending.
Yes.
And I think if I was a coach and I had to advise a player on how to beat him, I'd just say just keep defending.
Yeah.
Wait for him to attack
Absolutely.
and just be ready, be in position.
It's true. Some players are a little bit too stylistic in that way. Of course, those players generally have more fans.
They do, yeah.
Because they play in exciting, cool, and fun ways and different ways. But there are ways to dismantle things like that if they don't bend it around a little bit.
Well, it looks like it's time, guys, for the final game of our first best of 3, which is going to set the tone for this group. It's going to be game number 3, MarineKing against SOS here in Seoul, Korea at the GSL.